Facebook, get the jumping like crisscross. Feel like I'm Buddy, I'm tryna be the cake boss. Cause I got wild like he fucking with Kate Moss. They wanna sleep on the kid and that's they fault. AE nigga is no taking days off. My competition, I'm gon' knock him way off. Promise I'm going hard, we do not play soft. I can't fuck with you, I'm tryna get plays off.
Yo, YouTube, we back at it again. It's your boy Skilly. We back at it, you know what I'm saying? Had a little break. You know, presents, rapping, family, you know, outings, just doing stuff, the usual stuff, you know. Family is the most important thing. You never want to take life for granted, so you want to spend time with family as much as possible. So, you know, I hope you guys had a good Christmas, nice time with your family. The New Year's is coming up, so it's almost that time. 2021 is almost, the end is, it's almost there. It's around the fucking corner. Yeah, like I was saying, hope you guys had a great Christmas. Had a, you know, solid Christmas. You know, it is what it is, you know. Thankful, as always. One Christmas gift that I really appreciate is this bad boy right here. Yes, sir. It's a new camera. It's gonna be a camera for when I go vlogging. A lot of content is going to be shot with this. Like when I record, like with my PC and all this, I use my phone. My phone is honestly way better than using this, you know, for videos. This I will be strictly for vlogging. As you can see, it has a little camera, has a little lens cover, lens cap. Came with a microphone, you know. You know, got one of these, you know, you can hold it, stabilize it, you know. 4K. It did not come with a fucking with an SD card, but you know, it is what it is. I can't make the content that I really want to make. The content I can make anything whenever I want. It's timing, you know, stuff like that. Right here, we have a court cam. Crooked cop caught red-handed planting drugs on innocent people. And before I start this video, YouTuber problems. I recorded this already. My mic was not on, so I'm redoing it, and I'll try to make it faster than what I did. And also, wait, the reason why I chose this, for one, it's a little short videos are always good, and this is one of my fears. I have two really big fears: thinking I got a girl pregnant and taking care of a child that is not mine. That is one big fear of mine. I don't want that to happen, and I don't wish that on anybody. That, because you know, some females be greasy with the child support and, you know, all the other shit, and then accused of a crime that I did not commit, which is this. This is one of my fears, and I wouldn't wish this upon anyone. I wouldn't wish prison sometimes on anyone. Depends on the person. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video.
The drugs were there. I did not put the narcotics there.
First up, we head to Jackson County, Florida, for the trial of Zachary Wester. The former sheriff's deputy was charged with 67 counts of
67 counts of racketeering. Crazy. That's all I gotta say. 67 counts.
Racketeering, fabricating evidence, false imprisonment, and possession of controlled substances. Wester's accused of planting drugs in a dozen vehicles during...
Like, bro, imagine you just going about your day, you know? You're driving, you're listening to music, you know what I'm saying? You vibing to, you know, you're going to work, you're going to the store, you're going to the family member's house. Police gets behind you, pulls you over, and plants drugs in your car, and then you have to sit in jail, prison for however long. This human is sick. He needs to be thrown in prison for the rest of his life.
Random traffic stops.
An illegal narcotic.
All of the drivers denied owning the drugs, but yet most were subsequently arrested. The arrest caused suspicion internally, and in 2018, Wester was suspended. 3 years later, the case went to trial. He pleaded not guilty to all charges.
This is a case about an abuse of an incredible power, about the abuse of the incredible trust.
He doesn't feel no sorrow. He doesn't feel empathy. He doesn't feel none of that. He threw people in jail for no reason, all just to get higher up on the food chain.
That we all put, and we have to put, in law enforcement, in a society.
The prosecution relied on the defendant's own body cam footage to help argue their case. Stephen Van, a convicted felon, had recently gotten out of jail when Wester supposedly found methamphetamine.
And yeah, imagine you being a felon. You want to change your life around, you know? You want to change your life around. You get out of jail, and then this lame ass nigga, bro, just randomly, out of fucking random, you're the magic fucking winner, plants drugs on you, takes you to jail. Now you got more dirt on your name. It's sick.
In his car.
And depending on the drug, depends on how hard they will just throw the book at you. Some places treat weed like cocaine. Like here in Indiana, a police officer cannot arrest you if you have less than an ounce of weed. They cannot arrest you. They can take it away, but they cannot arrest you. They can't. They probably can't. I don't really know the law like that, but I'm pretty sure it's more ballparking in what I'm saying. They will most likely take your shit and just go about the fucking day. In Georgia, you don't want to get caught with no weed, my boy.
I'm just trying to figure out how that stuff got in your car. You're gonna go to jail today for possession of methamphetamine, okay? Oh man, dude, I'm serious, dude. Anything, what you want me to do, man?
Like, bro, he just got done with jail.
Like the other drivers who testified, Van gave the
And he just wants to he wants to get his life back on track, bro. He's an older dude, I could tell.
officer permission to search his car because he claims he had nothing to hide.
And I knew my truck was clean. I knew it was.
While the jury got to watch most of the traffic stops, some recordings had mysteriously disappeared.
Why in the world would that have been deleted?
I wish I knew that answer.
Ironically, body cam footage would become the strongest element in the prosecution.
And it's crazy because I can just assume that he would just, you know, take 10 to 20 seconds of just playing around, acting like he's looking for something, pull out his fucking glove, pull it out of wherever the fuck he has it, and just bloop. Oh, what's this in your car? What's this little baggie? What's this substance? Lame ass nigga, man.
Case, especially when it came to Teresa Odom.
Like that old ass lady, no disrespect, old. She don't need to be going in no jail. Looks like she lives an honest life, does what she's supposed to do. You really had the fucking, what type of person are you to just plant some drugs on an old lady? Sickening, bro, it's sick.
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
At first, the officer's polite, even playful.
Anything the vehicle need to be concerned about? Bombs, hand grenades?
Like, bro, what is his probable cause? What is his probable cause? Some people do not know the law. I don't know all my laws in Indiana. I don't know all the laws in general. I know the basic ones. Of course, I would hope everyone would know the fucking basic ones, you know. But every state law is just, you know, it just varies by state, and it's so weird. I wish that we can just come to a fucking agreement. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. You know, I guess, you know.
Rocket launchers. Okay.
Rocket launchers. Lame ass
Behind the
nigga, bro.
vehicle, Wester begins his search. Notice as he prepares to put his gloves on, there's a small item in his left hand. Prosecutors argue that Wester is palming a small bag of meth, which he claims to find next to a spoon in the vehicle.
Miss Odom.
It is yogurt, sir.
I know. Okay.
It's yogurt.
How about this, though?
That is not mine. No, sir.
Okay.
Now, the white small plastic baggie that was in that spoon that the deputy just showed you on this video, had you ever seen that before?
No, sir.
Was that in your car?
No, sir.
As far as motive, the prosecution claims the 28-year-old officer was ambitious and wanted to move to narcotics as quickly as possible. Wester testified he never planted any drugs.
The drugs were there. I did not put the narcotics there.
I did not put the narcotics there.
And after 5 days and several witnesses, the jury was asked to render a verdict. If Wester's found guilty on all charges...
See, bro, I'm a fucked up nigga, bro. So I like the ideology of an eye for an eye. I like that ideology, you know? It worked back then. It was simpler times back then. But, I mean, shit, technology and all this shit, we can't... people's too fucking soft for some shit. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, but, yeah, I'm a fucked up individual for saying that. But I hope... when he goes to fucking prison, that they tear his ass up. And I'm not talking about fighting.
Charges, he could spend the rest of his life behind bars. After 7 hours, the jury returns with its verdict.
I don't think I'm wrong for saying that either.
Florida versus Zachary Tyler Wester, we the jury find as follows as to the counts charged and the information. Count 1, guilty of racketeering as charged.
The clerk went on to read the verdicts on all 67 charges.
Count 7, guilty of official misconduct as charged.
In total, the crooked officer was found guilty on 19 charges.
Found guilty on 19 out of 67? That's what I'm talking about. Like, what? That ratio doesn't make fucking sense. Guilty on 19 out of 67. That's an insane ratio. He's white and he's a cop. It is what it is.
9, guilty of official misconduct as charged. Count 10, guilty of official misconduct as charged.
Including...
And sometimes, not even sometimes, but yeah, sometimes race does matter. When it comes to sentencing, male and being a male or female, that matters too. You know, they don't give harsher times to females. Women, we all know that the U.S. court and jail system is the most fucked up ever, but you know, it is what it is.
Misconduct in the arrests of Van and Teresa Odom. 11 of the 12 drivers filed civil lawsuits against Wester. In July 2021,
12 and a half years in state prison, not the feds. See how fucked up that is? He's a cop, he's white, and that's really all the fucking, that's like the combo that you need. So, I mean,
sentenced to 12 and a half years in a state prison. Thanks for being
okay, it was the end of the video anyway. But yeah, get a dash cam. Get one for the front, get one for the back, and fuck it. Get one that you put on top of the fucking ceiling where the light is in the middle of the fucking car. Put one there too. Make it a 360 camera. So you can make sure all this shit don't ever happen. You can put a fucking camera in your trunk. That's a little OD, but I mean, shit. Cops do this. Not all bad cops are, not all cops are bad cops. You know, I get that. My encounter with cops has never really been too bad. End of the day, know your laws. Know your laws, get a dash cam, and you know, this shit, it can happen to literally anyone. The old lady, sir, it's proof in the fucking pudding. Crooked cop, I'm glad your boy's locked up. I hope he gets his ass tore up. Just saying what I think. But it's your boy Skilly, and I'm out. Peace.
Hit up the yo in my gang, yes, with them same niggas. Bitch, cause I tote this gun, nah, I'm not a gang member. Man, I'm off this drug, I don't feel like the same nigga. Me and